Hello everybody and welcome to the Daily Splatt. Now then, today's video, just a short one, it's a podcast recommendation. Now some of you may know, some of you may not know, I'm a big fan of podcasting. It's obviously something I discovered through having an iPhone when I first got one. Sorry, when I first got an iPod about 5 years ago. My dad had found these football podcasts from the BBC. I started listening to them and then discovered this whole brilliant world of podcasting where you could just follow your interests, and there's almost certainly one there. I mean, right now I'm listening to podcasts on Roman history. I think I might have spoken about that one before. Obviously the Ricky Gervais podcasts, which are just absolutely brilliant and hilarious. You've got obviously lots of different football ones that I listen to. We've got Hamish and Andy, which are very good. Today's recommendation, though, and there's also documentaries, interviews, that sort of thing, movie reviews. There's loads, but today I am recommending a podcast that is called The Smartest Man in the World. And now it's a comedy podcast, and it is performed, I should say, by the comedian Greg Proops. Some of you may know him from Whose Line Is It Anyway? He was the one in glasses with this slightly nasally, sort of annoying voice. But interestingly, when he's doing his podcasts, I don't find his voice that annoying. He's got a very interesting way of speaking. He's a hugely intelligent comedian, and the fact that he's putting out, over an hour of stand-up every week or every fortnight, it sort of varies between the two, but the fact he's putting it out for free, just recordings of his stand-up as he goes about his business, I think it's something to be admired. I'm absolutely loving them. He's got a very particular way with words. It took me a little while to get used to him. He's not like your average stand-up comedian, he's not a Billy Connolly who'll stand up and go and just start swearing and then make a good point about something. He takes a little while to get used to. Listen to 2 of them is what I'd recommend. He's got about 30 of them up now or something like that. But they're very good. He covers lots of things. American politics get talked about a fair bit, but in a not boring kind of way. Obviously celebrity culture over in America gets discussed. He occasionally loses himself in one of his other passions of baseball and talks about Satchel Paige. Now, I don't have any interest in baseball, but I find his talks on the subject interesting because it's not so much he's talking about the game, but the characters who played the game, and he brings their stories to life in a very interesting way. He is super intelligent, hence the Smartest Man in the World title. He's very good at interacting with his audience, and I just think you'd be hard-pressed to find a better, funnier podcast available, and it's free. That's the other thing. You can try it, it's free. If you don't like it, don't download another one. But, you haven't wasted any money on it. So, Greg Proops, The Smartest Man in the World podcast, is my podcast recommendation for today. Okay, that's all for today, and I'll speak to you all tomorrow. Until then, bye-bye.